To Liberia now, where Africa's oldest republic is celebrating 170 years of independence. The celebrations are happening just 4 months ahead of October elections. Well, President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, who became Africa's first female president in 2005, will step down after 12 years in power. Her presidency was marred by high unemployment and poverty. Well, we're joined now in the studio by Ibrahim Al-bakri Nyei. He's a researcher and policy analyst and columnist. Well, thanks ever so much for coming in. So 170 years since independence, but only 11 years since civilians have been in charge of things. What progress has been made?
Well, we've had significant progress over the last 11 years, but we had long years of civilian rule before even the violent uprisings from the 1980s to the 1990s and the early 2000s. So we had long years of political stability, civilized politics until the late 1950s. And all of this was derailed by the consolidation of power in one single party. But the last 11 years have been significantly different, and we've seen a lot of progress.
There have been natural disasters. There's been the Ebola outbreak. There have been huge economic challenges, and as well as that, you've got the breakdown of law and order as well. Big challenges facing the country. Of
course, yes. I mean, some of the challenges are quite normal, but we like to see the glass in Liberia as half full, considering where we've come from. So 20 years ago, you couldn't talk about democratic elections. Today, we are celebrating our 170th. And then we are talking about election in 4 months, and people are celebrating, people are campaigning. I remember the independence of 2003, we did celebrate. We were attacked, the city was under siege by warring factions. And 3 years ago, the city also was under siege by an Ebola outbreak. But today, we have a normal society, people are celebrating, children are coming out, and it's just remarkable that Liberia today is having its 170th independence, and this is a celebration that is also witnessing an electoral campaign that is marked by civilized politics. Yeah, there are normal skirmishes, of course. There are court cases. There are challenges. We do not overlook the challenges, but we celebrate the progress, and we understand that as time goes by, we're going to work out those challenges, and the national institutions are working to rebuild the economy, to rebuild the institutions of the state. So all of these are remarkable progress and give the Liberian people hope of a brighter future.
And all of those things, of course, will be manifesto pledges, won't they? How important are the elections that are coming up?
The election is very significant to the history of this country. This is the first time, like, what most of our parents did not see. Since 1944, we've never had a civilian transition from one democratic government to another. Our parents did not see that. Most of those born after 1944, but they're not going to tell us this. So we are going to witness this together as a historical moment. And also the third multi-party election in Liberia since the end of the war. And this election going to be organized solely by Liberian institutions. And we are seeing the remarkable progress the institutions are making. Warring political parties are no longer considering the mobilization of forces. They are no longer considering the mobilization of men and armed and ammunition, but they are mobilizing lawyers to defend them in the courts when they have grievances. So this is a remarkable progress, and this is what we need to celebrate.
To celebrate the progress.
Yes.
It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.